quarter in my mind to get the momentum going your way.
Collison dishes to Cousins. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And they've been off target now on 3 of the first 4 shots they've taken in this second half. Well, as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
I think it really could get out of hand, and you can credit their defense just as much as their offense for that.
Collison kicks to Cousins. Gay drives in, and once again off the mark by Sacramento. The Bulls have gone as spotless, 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half. Moore with the bucket.
This is a fantastic run to start this second half.
For Sacramento, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. A very slow start offensively. Kicks it to Cousins. Gay against Butler. Gay outside. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from the wing. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him.
Wow, they are just red hot, guys, not missing a thing.
Sometimes you see a player get on a tear like this, Steve, but never an entire team. The Kings really happy to stay in Sacramento, but looking forward to their new downtown home. A couple of these seasons off yet. As well as the fans have supported this team, cowbells and all, this arena is one of the oldest in the league.
The Kings need to get off a shot here. Shot's good. 11 points for DeMarcus Cousins.
His shooting has been so good today, he may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Brooks kicks to McDermott. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And the Kings ownership, give them credit. Even as they have begun construction on the new downtown arena, they've invested here in the meantime.
Yeah, new lounges, Wi-Fi. They're making the investment in the fan experience, which I think is important. Really trying to provide the best experience possible for their faithful.
Nice shot by McDermott.
Beautiful ball movement again.
Last 5 trips, they've all ended with a great pass leading to a basket, Steve. I mean, they are really sharing the basketball.
And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
And while we have a chance to do so, let's take a look at some of the numbers for DeMarcus Cousins, 4th in rebounding. He was 9th in scoring, and he's been using his size and quickness to great effect defensively. He's in the top 20 in the league in blocks per game.
And Steve, how about his rank in the rebounding department? I mean, the guy is physical, he's strong, and he relishes contact and banging around in there.
Collison, the pass to McLemore. Here's Cousins.
Now, the defense struggled in the first half, but you can see they've come out much more focused here in the second.
Finished off the break. Moore's got 11 in the second half.
Man, great ball movement. They're just picking this defense apart with their passing.
Well, how about the 3 Ps, Steve? Purposeful, precise, passing. We love it, and so does this team because they're taking advantage of it. His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going. Rudy Gay is listed at 6'8", but he has a 7'3" wingspan and tremendous athleticism. That really helps him defensively, both on the perimeter and inside, where he contributes on the glass and blocking shots.
Cousins with a screen on Butler. Back to Cousins. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Cousins has got 8 points here in this quarter.
The defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
Brooks dishes to McDermott. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Solid work right there. And again, the field goal percentages. Look at the discrepancy between these two teams in the second half.
Well, you're right. We've got one team moving crisply to get good shots and the other team just a bit stagnant.
And Cousins kicks to Collison. McLemore with the ball. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage. He's been putting on a shooting clinic this quarter.
The Kings shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. And Cousins kicks to McLemore. Collison with the screen for McLemore. Gay right side. Shoots off the screen, and that's good for 2. Gay's got 10.
Well, it wasn't a textbook pick, but he still managed to score. Good concentration on the finish.
Here's Noah, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. 11 points for Joakim Noah. On And now we present our State Farm assist of the game. With 5 total assists in the game, we've seen some great passing tonight from Darren Collison.
And his passing ability is why they make sure the offense runs through him on a regular basis. Just great assists like the one we just saw.
We've got Ray McCallum. Caspi is out there with Williams. Then there's Carl Landry, and it's Sessions in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
And guys, the league has taken some steps to pick up the pace of the game. Over the last decade, we've seen a lot of rule changes with hand checks and zone defenses and tightening up flagrant foul rules and physical play in general.
Here's Gasol, back to Butler. He dishes it to McDermott. Nailed from three-point land. McDermott's got 11 in the second half. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Bulls?
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
6 to shoot. McCallum misses. And back to that move by the league to speed up the game. It doesn't seem like the league is done.
Yeah, you know, and I think more can be done, Kevin. Cutting down on timeouts. You see in soccer, they just run a little sponsor banner in the corner of the screen while the ball is in play. Continuous play. Continuous play. Reduce the number of free throws, I think, is another step. But that would be more a result of not fouling than teams not getting to the line.
Carl Landry out of Purdue, 6'9" power forward. Gifted low post scorer and offensive rebounder, but his lack of reach does limit him defensively at times.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
Yeah, no question, Kevin. Great awareness and terrific finish.
That's his first personal foul, second team foul.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And Clark, for Landry, his relatively short standing reach sometimes leaves him at a disadvantage defensively and on the boards, but he certainly competes.
And you can make up for a lack of size with a heart that doesn't give up, and he's got that. I mean, he's tenacious, he's persistent, he's strong, and he's tough-minded. So I don't worry about him being undersized. He can go.
And that one's good. Sessions.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on it. Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof.
Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities, that's what it's all about.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's McCallum. That one off the back iron and out.
Nobody anywhere close to him. Where's the defense? He's got to make that shot, though.
Shot's good by Butler.
They've built this lead through plays exactly like that. He's easily been their most consistent performer.
Well, he's been splashing everything today.
And here's Sessions. Feeds it to Landry, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
He had no choice but to lunge for that pass to stop it from getting through.
Well, that was a good job. It could have been a quick bucket if he doesn't knock it out of bounds there.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Mirotic comes in for Joakim Noah. And Tony Snell's subbed in for Butler. McCallum battles through traffic and lays it in.
Ray McCallum with the basket.
Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Heinrich up top. He's covered by Sessions. Puts up the baby hook. Takes a three. And there's McDermott. That's good on the assist by Heinrich. And that's now 24 points for Doug McDermott. Kings have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. From 13, and he gets it to go. The Bulls have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. There's the pass to Snell. Another three for Chicago.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let them fly.
Pass to McCallum. He kicks to Williams. McCallum, the pass to Landry. Heinrich against Sessions. Clock at 6. The feed now to Casper. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. It's tipped. Here's Mirotic. Again, Chicago.
Time to turn out the lights on this game.
I think they deserve a ton of credit for the way they played here today. Truly a professional display.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, dominating performance for the Bulls.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
A little bit closer to the win now, and they'll be halfway to a sweep of the season series once they wrap this one up.
That's right. It's just a two-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into Game 2 that they had tonight.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Jimmy Butler. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket just seems to be incredibly wide.
Nice shot by McDermott.
Well, this is going to seal the deal. They've really exploded here to the finish line.
You know, once they sniffed out that blood in the water, the killer instinct came right out.
Sessions dishes to Casper. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Exciting times here in Sacramento. They've already broken ground on the new arena downtown, set to open in 2016. For these fans, a great sign of things to come.
And the new arena here in Sacramento is set to have an indoor-outdoor dynamic with outdoor balconies and with an entrance, huge glass panels that can open to the outdoors.
Wow, sounds like a baseball park more than a basketball arena. What a unique, unique facade, very artistic with different panels outset from the structure. Some have said it reminds them of a crown, a look befitting of the Kings. How about that, partner?
A floater, good on the shot.
Ron Sessions.
Here's Chicago. They're on a 20-6 run. And Mirotic kicks to McDermott. Here's Muhammad. Banked in off the glass.
Boy, you relish these sorts of road games where you come in and you get the job done.
In a long schedule with the kinds of pressure of travel and tough opponents throughout the season, it's always good when you play a game like they have here.
Stolen by Brooks. Here's Snell. Yep, it's good.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Some days, Clark.
Well, congratulations on the win here tonight, Joakim. You can see the enthusiasm.
Yo, I go by the name of Pharrell from the Neptunes.